Golden. I'll be playing point guard today, and I'll be throwing the lobs to 3D.
Ooh.
Dennis Scott.
Ooh, I got it.
Finish that.
It's good, girl.
Finish
All
that.
that.
Dennis
Yes,
Scott
yes.
tonight. We're having a lot of fun. Preseason NBA action. 8 whole games today. Keeping us busy, huh?
Well, it's keeping us busy, and you see certain teams still trying to work out a few things. Obviously, the veterans aren't playing the whole game. Some of you fans, hang in there. They're coming. But fans need to understand it's good for the bigger picture for some of these younger guys to play. Some guys are not going to make the team, so they go elsewhere, so it's good for those.
All right, let's check out who's getting an opportunity. We're going to go to Charlotte first to check in on the Bulls and the Hornets playing. Zach LaVine and the Chicago Bulls, they were visiting Kemba Walker and his squad, the Hornets. First quarter, though, you said a lot of the guys later on the roster get opportunity, but early on, Kemba Walker showing what he does.
Yes, Kemba walking this way, getting to the basket, getting easy buckets. Charlotte playing some defense. You get out and run, and what happens? Opa!
Miles Bridges, the exciting rookie, throws it down. This time, Malik Monk.
Okay, Malik, you've been working on the stop and pop.
Okay,
Like
create some space. More for the Bulls now. Parker finds Zach LaVine.
Oh, watch your head. Come on, Zach. No, it's still preseason. Ooh, wee.
Showing he has the bounce. This time, splitting the defense and again getting up to finish the layup. He had 26 points in the game.
Okay.
Jeremy Lamb staying with the play. He had 16 points in the game at halftime. Charlotte up 62-46. All right, penetrate, kick out.
Okay, Kemba, catch and shoot.
All right. Way to move the ball. And for the Bulls, Zach LaVine, you saw what he could do at the rim. Here he is from 3.
Love it. But we know he's a slam dunk champion, but he's also been a part of Shooter's Paradise. Leave it, Zach. Leave it.
Showing versatility in his game. All right, fourth quarter. Kemba Walker. Driving, in traffic, finishing.
So crafty that time, using his body to get to the basket.
And the Bulls go on to win 110-104. It's a new era in Charlotte with a new coach, but a familiar face. They have Kemba Walker. Have they hit a ceiling with him, or is there more to be seen for this team as they continue to try and get in that Eastern Conference playoff push race?
That's a great question, Wiles. I think when Dwight was there last year, they thought they were going to make that move. But I think now, to your point, with the new coach, new system, they're trying to figure out, is Kemba going to be that leader for the long haul? We believe in his talent. He's been the recent All-Star for the franchise. But the question is, do you max him out? Will that money say to yourself, we bring him back, all we are a playoff team? Right now, I would say no. So I think that's why upper management is trying to figure out how they maneuver with Kemba, what that contract really looks like, and bringing in more pieces, too, to make the team better.
One of those pieces, Tony Parker. How does he help things out this season?
Well, I think his veteran leadership speaks for itself. Obviously, he's a champion, so a positive voice in the locker room day in and day out, coming out and playing the right way, make sure you stay competitive. Obviously, Tony's a little longer than Tooth, a little older, but sometimes you still need that veteran leadership in the locker room to show these new guys and young guys how to do it the right way.
You know, when you talk about the East and with LeBron James leaving to go West, you know, now people are talking about the Celtics and Philly and the Raptors. But there's an opportunity here for teams like the Bulls and like the Hornets to maybe scrap their way in for playoffs. Of these two teams, the Hornets and the Bulls, who do you think has a better chance to make the playoffs this season?
Ooh, right now, today, I mean, I know marketing is a little banged up. I would probably lean a little more towards the Bulls because their young talent seems to be ready to go. And I think sometimes we as players, I think Kemba won't admit it right now, but he wants to get that contract done. He wants the franchise to believe in him so he can move on. But this is a business of basketball, so the upper management is trying to figure out what is the best thing for them for the long haul. So as they try to figure that out, I would say the Bulls today.
Right, and I think that also works in everybody's favor when everybody is motivated to show what they can do, right? Like a Kemba Walker in this season trying to show, hey, I'm worth the money, so show me it.
Well, you said it earlier. LeBron James is out of the East. So every team, say 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, they're all fighting like this is a year where we can get into the dance, at least get that ticket. And now, obviously, to your point earlier, the Celtics, Raptors, Philadelphia, those teams like, no more LeBron, we're going to the Eastern Conference Finals. And you got to have that attitude, that enthusiasm when you go out for the season.
It's an exciting time, I think, not only for the players, but for NBA fans. There's a certain kind of hunger knowing that there isn't some juggernaut holding it all to themselves. So let's check in on more action from the East. Let's go to Cleveland. The Pacers were taking on the Cavs.
J.R. Smith warming up. Victor,
JR, give me some of that money, man.
Man, he already had a giveaway, $15,000 for that fine. All right, no fights in this game. It was Victor Oladipo with the one-legged jumper.
Well, Victor's picking up from where he left off last year, just getting to his spot. Oh, my goodness. That is definitely deep money ball.
And this time out in transition, finishing that.
That was Leaf with the good catch with the finish.
Part of a 19-4 run by Indiana. But here's the defense.
Oh, okay, Tristan. Well, get that shot out of here, dare I say.
Sabonis goes up, and Thompson says no. All right, moving the ball. Kyle Korver in the corner for three.
Automatic.
He had 17 points in the game.
He's dancing right now.
Yeah, he wants
he's
isolation
right
time.
Oh, that's contested, and it still goes. Okay, Vic is preseason.
He had 19 points at the half, 23 in the game. At halftime, the Pacers were up big. All right.
Oh.
Woo! A big block by Miles Turner.
Sam, not tonight. Not tonight.
Decker tried it. This time, Oladipo using the screen and gets the pass over to Turner. Ooh.
Nice bounce pass, Roz. For you young guys at home.
Fundamentals.
That's right.
All right, new Pacer, Tariq Evans playing well. Knocks down the three. This time showing he can dish the ball as well. Finds Sabonis.
Very nice. Happy for you, Tyreek.
And he had 14.6 assists in the game, and the Pacers win 111-102. Okay, we were talking about Victor Oladipo, who showed he's still got it after being the most improved player last season. Does he have enough around him?
I think that remains to be seen, but I think the guys like Miles Turner and Sabonis, they're young, but I think they're ready to take that next leap. So we asked that. First, we talked about the Lakers a few days ago. Is Kuzma and B.I. ready?
Who's that next guy for the Pacers?
It has to be Miles Turner and it has to be Sabonis. Those are two guys that one was drafted, one was traded for, along with Oladipo. So those two big guys, in my opinion, I think they're ready. It's Oladipo's leadership, like he showed during the playoffs, of sharing the basketball, playing good team defense, and surprising people. But now people know they're good.
Exactly.
And now that bullseye is no longer on your back. Now when people come to town to play you, they take you more serious.
You know, no surprise factor, not only for the team, but also Oladipo. A guy, if he wins most improved player last year, he's already talented. But what's the next steps for him as a player in this league to become elite?
Being a better leader now, because now we know you can score. You've shown us now that we found a system where you can thrive in. So that as you continue to get those points and maybe try to become an all-star, you say to yourself, how do I make people around me better? How do I make sure this team makes the playoffs year after year, but now get out of the first round, the second round, then put pressure on management, give me some more pieces so I can compete for the Eastern Conference.
Okay, on the other side for the Cavs, I was just speaking with Tyronn Lue, and he was saying, look, I'm realistic. I don't necessarily think we'll be fighting for the 1 or 2 seed in the East, but we're a playoff team still. And he said 7, 8 seed. You believe that?
I believe it if the veterans really believe it. Yes, I love the young kid Sexton. What are you going to do with George Hill? Are you saying George Hill, we're giving the keys to the young guy and let him learn on the fly? Or are you saying you're still keeping George around and those two work together? Can Kevin Love be that guy we've seen before where he can be a 20 and 10 guy because you're featuring him every night? J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver, guys like that, can you keep the hot hand and believe that you can fight for the 8th or 7th spot?
Let's talk about JR, because he's been in the headlines right now because of fines, getting into altercations, but he's going to have to take a more elevated role as well. What can that be for JR with the Cavs this season?
Well, it depends on really the system in the point guard, because the old JR said when he first came into the league, JR could be a one-on-one guy, very athletic. I remember JR being in the dunk contest. We forget about that old JR. Now, at this point in his career and his age, you're saying to yourself, he probably needs someone to set him up and get him some easier buckets. So that's why I say, is it George Hill, is it Sexton? Who's really running the point guard position? Creating offense for the team.
And Sexton's getting opportunity.
He's playing well so far. He's playing well.
What makes you say he's playing well?
Right now, he's making good decisions. He's not having a whole lot. He's having a few, what I call every rookie have turnovers, but he's not having a whole lot of bad turnovers where Ty Lue can say, I can let him go a couple more minutes as he learns. And so far, he's knocking down the open jump shot. That was his biggest thing coming in the draft. Can he shoot the basketball?
Right, and he fits in exactly with what Coach Lue is saying, where he's saying, I want to play faster and faster.
Aggressive. He's going to play pick-up defense full court, which, I mean, Ty Lue loves that, and we don't see that too much in our NBA. Maybe Patrick Beverly out with the Clippers that picks up full court. court, well, Sexton can do that.
Absolutely. Well, we have even more basketball to talk about. Coming up next, we have the Warriors and the Suns coming up at the bottom of the hour, so stay with us.